As Jesus finished teaching his disciples about prayer and faith, he turned their attention to something far deeper than mountains moved or needs supplied. He spoke of the one thing that can close heaven to a praying heart, unforgiveness. And when ye stand praying, forgive if ye have aught against any. It was not a suggestion, nor an optional virtue for the spiritually advanced. It was a command tied directly to their relationship with the Father. Jesus said plainly that if they would release others, the Father would release them. But if they held on to bitterness, neither would their Father forgive their trespasses. In that moment, he lifted forgiveness out of the realm of emotion and placed it at the center of spiritual life. Forgiveness, as Jesus taught it, is not pretending the wound was never there. It is not erasing memory or acting as if the past holds no weight. When a person forgives, they are not denying the scar. They are refusing to let the scar become a chain. They lay down their right to revenge. Release the bitterness that poisons the soul and choose trust in God over the desire to make another pay. Forgiveness is not the absence of remembrance. It is the absence of resentment. And the Lord never commanded his people to forget, because forgetting is not within human power. What he commands is something far greater, to lay the matter in his hands and refuse to carry the anger any longer. Jesus echoed this again in Matthew's Gospel shortly after the Lord's Supper, when Peter asked how many times forgiveness must be offered. The Lord answered not with a number to measure, but with a heart to imitate. He told the parable of the servant who was forgiven a vast debt, yet refused to forgive a small one, showing that the forgiven must become forgiving. God does not forget sin as if it vanished from his knowledge. He chooses not to remember it against us, not to hold it over us, not to let it stand between us and his mercy. That is the pattern he set for us. When we forgive, we free ourselves as much as the one who wronged us. We open the way for God's grace to reach our own hearts, and when prayer rises from a place where bitterness has been released, the Father hears it with delight, for it reflects the same mercy he has shown to us.